Start by making a magic ring. For round 1, we'll make 10 single crochets inside the magic ring. To make a single crochet, go inside the magic ring and pull up a loop. We have 2 loops on our hook. We'll pull through both the loops. That's a single crochet. Again, go inside the magic ring and pull up a loop. Pull through both the loops. That's my second single crochet. Third, fourth, fifth, here I've completed my 10 single crochets. Now we'll just close this circle up by pulling the end of the thread. Now we are not making a slip stitch to close this round. We'll straight up go to round 2, and for round 2 we have to make an increase in all of the stitches. So 2 single crochets in each stitch. So going in the first stitch, that's my first single crochet, and I'm going to mark my first stitch for round 2 so that every time we know where did we start the round from. And you can mark it with a bobby pin or a thread if you don't have a stitch marker. That's totally fine. So we have made 1 single crochet in the first stitch. We'll make another single crochet going back in the same stitch. So 2 single crochets in 1 stitch, that's an increase. We'll move on to the next stitch and do the same thing. Make 2 single crochets in the same stitch. And we'll just keep doing it for the whole round. I am at the end of round 2, and in total you should have 20 stitches all around. Now again we don't need to make a slip stitch, we'll directly go for round 3. And for round 3 we only have to make 1 single crochet in each of these stitches. So we'll start with the first stitch and make 1 single crochet. Again mark this first stitch for round 3. Then we'll go in the next and make 1 single crochet. So you just have to make 1 single crochet in the whole round in each stitch. So I'm completing round 3, and that is what you have to do till round 9. So from round 3 to round 9 you have to make 1 single crochet all around, and in total you will have 20 stitches in every round. So I'll meet you after I'm done till round 9. Also don't forget to mark your first stitch in every round. So whenever you start a new round, mark your first stitch so you'll always know where you started, since we are not making a slip stitch in this pattern. So here I'm at the end of round 9, and you can just turn it around. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9th row. Now we'll start with row 10. Now in row 10 we will make 1 single crochet in the first stitch. And again we'll mark our first stitch. And then in the next stitch we have to make an increase, that is 2 single crochets. 1 and 2. Then again in the next stitch we'll make 1 single crochet, and then in the following stitch we'll make an increase, that is 2 single crochets. So that is row 10. You have to make 1 single crochet and then follow it up with 2 single crochets all around. So I'll see you at the end of this round. Now I'm at the end of round 10, and we'll take out the stitch marker and make a slip stitch in the first stitch. Now for the next row I'll be switching my color, but if you want to continue with the same color you can, but since I'm going to change my color, we'll just take out the hook. Here we'll start making the ruffle border, and I'm switching to the red yarn. So we'll just attach it and make 1 chain. If you are continuing with the same color, you don't have to attach the yarn and just start from here now. So we'll start the next row. So for this row we have to make half double crochets in each stitch all around. So we'll start with the first stitch. So for a half double crochet, yarn over once, go inside the first stitch and pull up a loop. So now we have 3 loops on our hook, and we'll pull through all the 3 loops. That's my first half double crochet, and I'm also weaving in this tail end with the stitches. So we'll go in the next stitch again, yarn over once, go inside the next stitch and pull up a loop. There are 3 loops on your hook, and pull through all the 3 loops. So that's my second half double crochet, and that's what we have to do for this round. So I'll see you at the end. Now I'm at the end of this round, and we'll make a slip stitch in the first half double crochet that we made in this round. Here you can see we already have a bell shaped formed. Now if you want just a basic bell, you can stop here, but if you want that lovely ruffle border, keep following along for the next round. Now for the ruffle border, what we'll do is we'll not work in these V stitches that we usually do make our rows in, these ones, but instead we'll be working around these half double crochets underneath it, these spaces. So let's start. We'll start by making 1 chain, and then we will take our bell and rotate it towards the right. So this is the edge of the bell where we are working, and I'll be rotating the edge to the right. Now what I like to do is I'll take my bell and pinch it like this so that the first half double crochet is clearly visible. Now what we have to do is, this is the first half double crochet, we'll go underneath it and bring the hook out from the other side of that half double crochet. So once again, just rotate your bell to the right, pinch and go underneath this half double crochet and bring it out from the other end, and we'll just take our thread and pull up a loop, and here we'll be making a single crochet. So we have to make 3 single crochets on the half double crochet itself, facing the edge facing towards the right. So that's the first single crochet. If you would like, you can mark it just to know where you started this border from. And then we'll again go underneath with the edge facing right. We'll go underneath this half double crochet and bring on the thread from under it, and we'll pull through both the loops, and that's my second single crochet over the half double crochet. Again I'll go under this half double crochet, pull up a loop and make my third single crochet. Now we'll rotate the bell back upwards like this. Now the edge will face upwards. So this is the edge, and now I've upright my bell. And now what we have to do is we'll work in this chain space or the previous stitch from the previous round, this space where we made the half double crochet. So you can see this is the half double crochet and I'm working underneath this chain space. Basically we are taking our hook inside this space and bringing it out from here. This is where we have to make our next single crochet, and make sure the bell is facing upwards. So go inside this space, bring the hook out from here and pull through a loop. You have 2 loops on your hook. Now make the single crochet. So see, we went from here till here. So here we had our bell upright. Now what we'll do is we'll take this edge of the bell and turn it towards your left, and now you will see, you can clearly see the next, you can pinch your work a little and you can clearly see the next half double crochet, this space. This is where we'll work our next 3 single crochets. So it can be a little fiddly, but it's not that bad. You can take your hook underneath the half double crochet and bring the loop from under it and make a single crochet. Try to keep your edge towards the left. Now again go under this half double crochet space and bring up a loop from under it and make another single crochet. So that's 2 single crochets. We'll go under the same space and pull up a loop and make our third single crochet. So it might be a little fiddly, but I promise the effort will be worth it in the end. So you can see we have already formed this U shape, and this is what we have to do for this whole round. I'll do it a few more times so you get the hang of it, and then you can complete the round. Now we'll take our bell and turn this edge towards the right. So the edge will be facing towards right, and we'll find our next half double crochet, which is this one, and we will take our hook and go from under here to make the next 3 single crochets. So with your edge facing towards right, pull up a loop. That's the first single crochet, going back under the half double crochet. It's my second single crochet, going back. That's my third single crochet. Now from the right we'll turn the bell straight, so the edge will be facing upwards, and now we'll go in the chain space. So where we made the half double crochets, this space, and we'll take out the hook from here and make one single crochet. So with the edge facing upwards, go under this chain space and take out your hook from here and pull up a loop, and here we'll make one single crochet. Now we'll turn the edge of the bell towards left, so on your left, and then we'll find our next half double crochet and work from under this space. So we'll make 3 single crochets from under this half double crochet. So going under this with edge facing towards left. It's my first single crochet. Going back in this same space, that's my second single crochet, and going again under this half double crochet space and making the third single crochet. So here you can see we have another U forming. So this is what we'll keep doing. Let's do it one more time. Since we had the edge facing towards left, we'll turn the edge towards right now, and we'll find our next half double crochet. So here with the edge facing right, we'll go under this space and make 3 single crochets. 1, 2 and 3. So after you're finished making 3 single crochets with your edge facing towards right, turn the bell straight and your edge should face upwards now, and every time the bell is facing upwards we'll make 1 single crochet in the chain space down here. So this space we'll go from under it and take out the loop from here, take out the hook from here and pull up a loop and make 1 single crochet with the bell facing upwards. After this we now turn the edge towards the left and again do the same thing, make 3 single crochets, but first we'll find our next half double crochet stitch, which is this one, and we'll go under this space and take out our hook and pull up a loop from here. That's my first single crochet, second single crochet. Now we'll go back in this space and make the third one. So you can already see this ruffle forming and it looks really pretty. So to make these U-shaped ruffles on the edge, I'll again give an overview. We'll start with the edge facing towards right and make 3 single crochets first. Then we'll face the edge upwards straight. That's when we have to make 1 single crochet every time. And then after right, we'll face the edge towards your left and you'll make 3 single crochets again. So it has to be right 3 single crochets, upwards 1 single crochet, and left another 3 single crochets, and after that again you will face it right 3 single crochets, straight 1 single crochet, and on the left that is 3 single crochets again. So keep doing this and I'll see you at the end of the round. Also, it really helps when you turn towards your right or left to pinch your work. That helps you see the next half double crochet clearly and work through it easily. It is a little more harder to take the hook out when your edge is facing towards left, but as you will do more and more stitches around, it will get easier. You'll just get the hang of it. So keep going and I'll see you at the end of the round. Now I'm at the end. So there's last 2 half double crochets left. So we'll repeat the cluster of pattern, which is we'll first make the edge face rightward and make 3 single crochets from under this half double crochet. Then we'll go in this chain space and make 1 single crochet with the edge facing upwards, and then we'll turn our work and make the edge face towards the left and go under this last half double crochet and make 3 single crochets. And here our round is complete. So we'll just make a slip stitch in the first single crochet that we made in this round, which we marked with our stitch marker. So find your first stitch and make a slip stitch. Now just pull out your hook, grab this loop and bring the bell through the loop and just tighten the thread. This creates a knot. Cut the thread. Here you can see our bell shape is complete and this ruffle border really makes the bell look really pretty. Now we'll just add a string to make the hanging of the bell. So for making the hanging, first make a slip knot and leave a little bit of thread from the start because we'll be knotting it later. And here I'll make 40 chains. You can also go for 35 depending for how long you want the hanging to be. So just chain according to the size you want. I'm making 40 chains. So here I've made 40 chains and this is the length I want. Now we'll just leave a little bit of thread here to knot and just cut the yarn from here. Just fasten off, pull out this hook and make a knot. So this creates our string. Fold the string like this with equal length and take your hook. Take the hook through the center of the bell that you made earlier. And you can hold these 2 strings and just pass this through the center of the bell. So like this. Here just turn the bell inside out and you will see your strings here. If you're satisfied with the length, just make a few knots to make it tight. I'm making 3-4 knots so that the string doesn't come out. You can also put a little bit of glue here to make sure the string doesn't come out, and with this other string you can either cut it off or you can weave it inside. Here our ruffle bells are done and they make such a cute Christmas tree hanging. You can use them as ornaments or for gifting purpose. If you really like this video, please comment, like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.